Hey YouTubers, it's me again, it's Nia, and I wanted to make a video because I don't know if anyone else noticed or if it's just me, but I wanted to talk about book prices in colleges. They're freaking outrageous. They are outrageous. I feel like this is a big issue because college students go through a lot and we have to take out student loans and these crazy ass teachers that tell us to buy these books and we don't even use them in class. It's my big thing. So I wanted to come and discuss this and see if anyone else feels some type of way like I do, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm paying for books out of pocket. So this really affects me because I get charged to my student account, and at the end of the semester I have to pay it off. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about. Now I take 5 classes: social welfare policy, intervention for substance abuse and drugs. I take rehabilitation, and I take alcohol and drugs in modern society, something like that. And ethics. Forgot ethics. So, I was talking to the financial aid lady to see if I could get some kind of grant to cover my books because, like I told you guys before, I'm in a private school, and I came to this school because it offers a really, really good education. Like, education is founded in this school. So I was like, yeah, I'm all for it. They also gave me a really good scholarship because of my grades that I came in with. So I thought, oh yeah, I got this down pat. I don't have to take out no loans. I don't got to spend no money in my pocket. I worked hard in high school and I worked hard in the college classes I took before. So I'm set. Wrong. They did my financial aid and I got a $18,000 scholarship for coming into the school with a 3.50 average. They broke up the scholarship because I was graduating in about a year and a half, so they broke it up. After this semester, I have 2 more semesters left. So I was looking over my receipts, like, and I was like, these books are hella freaking expensive. So I just wanted to show you guys some of the books that I have that are so freaking expensive. Like this book here, my substance abuse book. Okay? This book this book was $122. Do you need to see this book again? This book was $122. And that's not the only book she subscribed to that class. We also had to get this book called Tweet. It's an autobiography. Now I didn't mind buying Tweet because Tweet was like $12, and I bought it on my Nook app and my tablet. So that was nothing to me. I'm like, okay, $12, whatever. And then she was like, we gotta get that book, and I was like, $122? Not whatever. That's a lot of money. Now mind you, we don't use this book. I kind of said something, so now we gotta read the chapters by ourselves, like in our room or whatever. I still feel like that's not using the book. I feel like if you're making us buy these books, we should be using them in the classes. Also, I want to show you my most expensive book, which I believe was $162. This book right here, my American social welfare policy book. Now, don't get me wrong, the class and the discussions are great. They are great discussions. I learned a lot about the government and different scandals and things that go on in the government and different policies and where our government was before and where we are now and how we have progressed along. But we do not use the book. We do not use the freaking book, and it frustrates the hell out of me. This book, once again, as it says on my freaking receipt, yeah, was $162. Do you know what we use in class? PowerPoint. We use PowerPoint. I am so freaking upset by this because it's like I'm spending all this money on fucking books and we're not using them. And then people think that I'm gonna give them my books for free. You're gonna spend the same amount of money I did on these books, and you're gonna go through the same frustration I did. You think I'm gonna give you this book for free when I had to pay $162 for it? I think not, baby girl. Um, I'm not gonna go through and show you all my books. My alcohol and drug class from Modern Society, that's my favorite class. Um, the book she prescribed was a book called Drinking. It's a love story. This little book right here. Now this is an autobiography by an alcoholic. The author is, oh Lord, Caroline Knapp. I just finished reading this. Our midterm was based on this. We had to take home midterm. That's why I loved it too, because she gave it mad early. So I turned it in mad early. This book was really good. If any readers out there, I'm a big reader, so if you need any book recommended to you, best believe I probably have read it, and I'll tell you if it's good or not. Yeah, but back. That class, she only prescribed this book. She said she's not into the whole textbook thing because she knows that she's not going to really use them. I like teachers like that that's honest. If you know we're not going to use the textbook, then I feel as if you shouldn't make us buy it, because I don't know if these teachers live in La La Land or if they're just following their bosses or whatever, but these books are not cheap. Now my rehabilitation class, we had to buy 2 books. That's also one of my favorite classes. One of her books was $50 and the other book was $61. Now the books that she wanted for the class, I believe, were way more expensive than that, but she got these books because they're a little more cheaper. Also, we use the books, so I didn't complain because I don't mind that. Also, my ethics class. Where's ethics at? Okay, my ethics book was $128. Now, the thing about ethics is I didn't mind paying for that book simply because we don't use the book in class, but we have to read the chapters by ourselves. But when we get to class, we discuss it. And if you didn't read the chapter, then you're completely lost in the discussion, and he will pick on you if you did not read the chapter. So then it's like we are using the book, we're just not using it in class. So I just wanted to discuss that and see how everyone else feels about it, because I feel like we shouldn't have to buy these books if it's known that we're not going to use it in class. You get what I'm saying? Like this social welfare policy book was my most expensive book. I charged $500 to my account altogether, and I have to pay that back. So, not to mention, I'm still paying off a school balance of like $1,700. So, yeah. I just wanted to see how everyone else felt about it, because it's really hard being a college student. You know, when you graduate, it's the best feeling in the world. I know it has to be, because I know how I felt when I graduated from high school. I was thinking, yeah, I said it. I'm going to college. I'm very proud of myself, but I am very ashamed that these books cost so much, because my professor was telling me how when he was in school, he went to Cornell, that books like this were $1.50. Isn't that great? They were $1.50 back in his day, whatever day that was, like the 90s, 80s, I don't know, whatever. But how did they jump from $1.50 to $128 is what I would like to know. Who in the right mind said, oh yeah, college students can afford this? Because they didn't talk to me. I can't afford this. This is out of my price range. So these are one of the issues that I wanted to talk about, and I feel like it needs to be discussed. More college students need to step up and make a stance and let government know, like, you guys, I understand there's a lot of things going on, but we need help. Like, I feel like Tap and Pal should be increased. I'm not in a SUNY school. and I have good grades. I feel like the students who are busting their behinds should get some kind of reward for it. I don't slack when it comes to my education. I believe in education highly, um, but I still do not feel that the books should be so high. I, yeah. So, YouTubers, if you have anything that you want to discuss, any issues that you want to discuss, please be free to hit me up. Let me know. Um, I will be back with more issues because, one, I am a feminist. Two, I am pro education. I am pro choice. I am everything. So, I am the voice that will argue a person down. I believe in equality and fair rights, and I believe that things should be cheaper, like bucks that we don't need and we don't use in class should be cheaper. And they should be having a nerve to give a quiz at the end of every class. Like, what? How you giving a quiz? And we don't even use the book. She's like, oh, you should have read the chapter. But we don't even go over the chapter in class. So why am I... What? Girl, please. But see you later, YouTubers. I'm gonna go do some homework. Because you know how college life is. They swamp you with 10-page and 20-page papers. Deuces.